So Muhdo Hub will be launching shortly with a 15-question health score. And what this does is it looks at our current data set. And what we've looked at is how people have lived their life, their interventions that they've done, how they've been psychologically, their traits, their personality traits. And we've correlated DNA methylation to that. So we know that certain people who do a certain thing have specific DNA methylations on their genes to quite a reasonable level. Now, some of these are like 99.9% accurate, as in if you do this, 99.9% likelihood that your gene methylation is going to be X, thanks to the way our data set works. And this is really different to how any other questionnaire exists currently in the market, because no other questionnaire maker has access to that data set, right? So they're not going to be able to tell you these things. Most health questionnaires have the most basic of questions, which are obvious, and you can easily lie to yourself and to the questionnaire about what you're doing, right? So do you smoke? How many do you smoke? Do you drink? How many units do you drink? The way our questionnaire works is we do have those questions. There's only 5 of them, which are really easy to understand. But the other 10 are really difficult to understand in terms of what's the best outcome on this one? And there actually isn't a best outcome, because actually saying one thing may take away from another. So the Muhdo Health Score actually gives you 2 direct scores. You get a health span score and you get a lifespan score. And actually choosing one outcome on the questionnaire might actually improve your lifespan score by taking away from your health span score. Health span being how well you feel, your vitality, your muscle strength and power, all that kind of stuff. And your lifespan being how long you will live, so your longevity. And then what the questionnaire tells you is, based on your answers, what genes are expressing well and what genes might be suppressed based on the correlation between those questions and our data set. And that's really cool, because then we know what kind of interventions may actually improve those genes that you might be hampered with, and we might be able to improve some of those scoring if you want it to be. So you may be an athlete wanting to peak for performance, and that might actually be taking away from your lifespan because your body's operating at all cylinders are firing, basically. So we'll be able to tell you maybe the dietary changes you could make, the lifestyle changes you could do, maybe supplements that you could take that will improve the genes that we know most likely are not operating well in you because of the questions that you have answered. And even the questions which appear easy, like how much do you drink, for example, may actually have more nuance to them than just saying, I don't drink at all. That may have a good outcome in one, but it may be a bad outcome in another. So it's all to do with our data set and how it correlates with these interventions, these genes, and no other questionnaire does this. So it's a really cool way of getting just data out there in a way that's understandable for people and that they can follow quite easily.